Why I'm investing in 2025, and you should too. Every year I invest more and more money, whether it's $50, $200, I'm going to continue to invest. I'm going to give you 3 reasons on why I invest the way I do. And I know that now times are rough and it's hard to find that extra amount of money, but investing is super important, especially if you want to save for your future and eventually retire. So the first reason I'm investing in 2025 is because compounding doesn't wait on anyone. And the earlier you start, the better. So I wish I would have started at 20, but I really started investing heavily at about 24, 25. So later, if you invest $200 a month at 8% return on your money starting at 28, then you have about $136,000 in your account by the age of 50. You wait just 10 years, literally 10 years, and invest the same amount of money, you have $58,000 into your retirement account. That literally shows you the difference in compounding and how it works. The earlier you start, the better. And you don't have to put a lot of money. Some people retire with nothing, and all you have to do is invest $200 a month or maybe $400, and then you could probably have $200,000 in your retirement account just by investing $200. So every year you wait to start investing, you're just missing out on the growth of what your retirement accounts can reach. So start investing as soon as you can. And like I said, I wish I would start investing maybe 5 years earlier than I did, but at least I started. And now I'm heavily investing into the S&P 500, VOO, FXAIX, and I'm going to continue to put money into those accounts until I retire, and then we'll see what happens. But the biggest reason I'm investing in 2025 is because I need to get that money in as soon as possible, because right now it's not growing a lot. But when your money starts compounding, as you get more money in there, it just starts compounding on each other, and before you know it, you're just seeing huge gains because you have so much money in there and it's just compounding. Starting small is better than not starting at all. So just start putting money into investments accounts. Start putting money into your 401k. Start putting money into your Roth IRA, into your brokerage account, and watch your money grow. 2025 is your year to start investing. I know you put it off for a good 2-3 years, and you're thinking that retirement is so far away, but I'm telling you, retirement is closer than you think. I'm already 5 years into my career, and I still have about 20 years to go. So retirement is on the way, and unless you want to work for the rest of your life, you definitely want to start investing now so your money can start compounding. Next up, cash. I hear people say, I'd rather just save than invest. I don't want to risk my money. But to be honest, cash is really just there to protect you from things that happen on a day-to-day basis. But you're not going to save your way to wealth. If you're going to become wealthy, if you're going to be able to retire, then you need to invest your money. If you are keeping cash, then at least keep it in a high-yield savings account. High-yield savings accounts are solid for emergency funds. High-yield savings accounts are solid for maybe saving for a house or for a car. But high-yield savings accounts are not great for long-term goals. That's when investing comes in. That's when investing in the stock market. Maybe you invest into real estate. Maybe you invest in crypto. I don't know, whatever you invest your money into, invest into it. I'm not saying you should invest into crypto. I'm not saying you should invest into anything I'm saying, but I'm saying that you need to invest into something that's going to grow more than a high yield savings account over the long term. Inflation slowly eats your cash, but the stock market, it gives you returns of 7 to 10%, even more just depending on what year it is. You're going to get way more return on your money than if you just keep it under your mattress or in a savings account. To be honest, my goal is to not protect every dollar. Now, I did think like that when I was younger because I didn't know much about investing. But now that I know what I know, I'm not here to protect my money. I'm here to earn the money and then put into the market. Now, like I said, you want to have your emergency fund because that protects you. You want to have a general savings account for short-term goals, but my long-term goal is to retire. So I'm going to put this money into my investments. So I'll put this money into my Roth IRA, put this money into my brokerage account, to my 401k, because that's for investing. That's for my future. Third reason I'm investing in 2025 is because I have real goals. I have real goals of retirement. I have a whole investing plan. You know, investing this amount of money for this amount of years will give me this amount of money in the future. Investing this amount of money in my 401k with my match will give me this amount. You know, if I have my pension, that'll be this amount. And then I already know how much money I should have in retirement. So when you have a plan, you can spend more freely. Like if the investing's taken care of, okay, we can go buy that car, sure, because the investing part's taken care of. If it's not, as long as it's not taking from my investing, as long as it's not taking from the amount that I'm saving, then we can go on that trip, because I have a goal, I have a timeline of when I want to retire, I have the amount that I need to put into my retirement right now, and that money should grow to the amount that I have in my head or I have down in my notes. I want to retire early. I want to retire at 50. My job allows it. I need to do things now to retire, because yes, compound interest is working for me, but it's not going to be working that much longer, because 50 is about 20 years from now. So I don't have 30 years or 40 years for my money to grow. I need my money to grow a lot sooner. So I need to invest more money at the age that I'm at now. Now, if I was retiring at 60 or 65, then I could maybe invest less money right now and put that money more towards savings or wherever I want. But my goal is to retire at 50. So I need to really front load that retirement account so the money can start compounding earlier for me. Like my financial goals is I want to travel. I want to buy property. I want to enjoy my money. I'm enjoying it a little bit now, but I have to make that sacrifice by living off a little bit less than what I actually make. And living off less means putting more money towards my retirement, putting more money towards my investments. And that's just something I have to do right now so that I can live the rest of my life with financial peace. I mean, to be honest, if I don't invest now, then I'm basically relying on my future self to pick up the slack. Right now is when we're making the most money. Like, so you want to invest for your future self now, because future Kimothy doesn't want to work. I already know. We have conversations all the time. So present Kimothy needs to make that sacrifice, and future Kimothy's going to thank him. He's going to thank him. He's going to appreciate it because present Kimothy made that sacrifice. So you have to make that sacrifice. That's what I'm doing. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to make the sacrifice for my future self so that my future self can have a peaceful life, you know, especially at 50, 60, when your knees start hurting, your arms start hurting, your back start hurting. You're not going to want to be slaving away for 40 hours a week. But there is risk. There's risk to everything, and there's risk to investing. Don't want you to think that your money is always going to grow at a 7 to 10% rate of return. There's going to be years when it's at a 4, it's at a -3. I don't know. There's going to be years when you lose money in the stock market, but that's why it's important to start investing early. When you're investing early, it doesn't matter if you have losing years. It doesn't matter if you have 2 or 3 years of where your money is not getting great returns, because you're investing for 20, 30 years because you started so young. Now, once you get close to retirement, that's gonna hurt. If you're a year or two from retirement and you got a return of 3% on your money, or you lost a lot of money in the stock market and you're a year away from retirement, that's gonna hurt. When you start young, like I am, hopefully like most of you are starting young, the losses you get from investing, they're just paper losses. They don't mean anything because you're not pulling your money out. You're going to continue to invest. I don't care what happens. Like if you're 28, 30, this is not advice. This is just me personally. I'm not pulling money out because I have plenty of years to invest. It's only a few days in the year that are the best days, and you don't want to miss those days. So you want to have your money invested at all times, no matter what's going on, because we have years and years and years of investing. I mean, honestly, I think not investing is risky because you're basically saying that your future doesn't matter because you might not have enough money to actually retire. Who knows if Social Security is going to be there? And if it is, it's not going to be enough for you to solely live off of. We need to invest right now. And like I said, there are risks with investing because you can lose your money. But if you start early and you invest consistently, then it doesn't matter if you lose your money because it's going to go up. The stock market is built to go up. Like the stock market is there to make money. So you just want to continue to invest and do your research when it comes to investing. Don't just listen to me. Don't just listen to someone else on YouTube. Read books, read articles, do your own research on investing, and learn about the good things about investing and the bad things about investing, because it's not always just sunshine and rainbows. So bring it back to you. Should you start investing in 2025? I would say yes. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're 28 or you're 40, you need to start investing so that you can pay for your future. So your future is taken care of. It's never too early. It's never too late to start investing. Start investing now so that you're not worried when you turn 50, when you turn 60 about where money is going to be coming from. And you don't need to be rich to start investing. Invest $100, $200. Just be consistent. Have your money automatically sent to your investments every month. That's what I have. Every month, something's going to my investments. Whether it's $100, $500, something's going to always go. I'm always thinking about my future self and my family in the back of my mind, because I know that we want to live a financial free life when we get older. Waiting until you have extra money is how people miss out on these years of investing. There's no better time than now. So start investing now. Look up the risks, search up the risks, do your own research on the investments that you should be going with. I mean, I always say invest in S&P 500. It's the top 500 companies in the US. It's the Nvidias, the Amazons, the Facebooks are all bundled in here. So it's very diversified, and that's the best way to invest, is by diversifying your money. Don't have to be perfect, just be consistent. Investing is how you get ahead. So start investing now. Start investing as soon as you can. Just start putting money into your investments. So if you've been putting it off, this is your sign to start investing today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.